there was a behind-the-scenes featurette of The Last Jedi released online and at D23, and I want to talk about it. What is up, YouTube? It's Josh. This is the Den of Nerds. Guys, we finally got some juicy Star Wars nuggets to talk about. The news has been a little bit dry for Star Wars lately, which has been kind of unfortunate, but I mean, they've got a lot going on. They're, trying to curb this whole Han Solo thing, getting ready for The Last Jedi. I'm sure that there's a lot of business going on, just not stuff that they're necessarily talking about, not stuff that we as Star Wars fans can dissect. But that all changed at D23. Now, we knew we were going to get something. I had speculated that I thought it was going to be a sizzler reel type thing, a behind the scenes type thing, and that is exactly what we got here. Now, right off the bat, the one thing I want to say was if you listen to what everybody is saying about this film, man, it should get you excited, and it should also make you a little bit nervous, because I think the one thing that we unanimously hear from the actors and different people on set, including Rian Johnson himself, is that this is fresh, it is going to be shocking, it is going to be different, but it's going to be pure, true, and real. So for me, as a fan of storytelling, I cannot wait for this film. It is like so not going to be what we got in episode 7. And here's the thing, I love episode 7, but it was super safe. It was baby proof, that movie. And more and more I think about that. I guess the hype of just getting good Star Wars again after so long really might have blinded me and a lot of people to the fact that, yeah, it's a pretty paint-by-numbers film. Now, it's beautiful, the score's amazing, there's a lot to love in that movie, but man, don't we want new shit, guys? Don't we want to know who the hell Rey is? Who is Snoke? What the hell's going on in the galaxy? And I think we're going to get all of that and a shakeup to the lore for the Force and Star Wars in general, so I'm really, really excited. Now, there's a ton of cool imagery in here. We get some shots of Crate. We get some shots of Canto Bight. We get Finn finally out of the back to suit, whatever the hell the back to suit was. Him and Rose. We get a look at DJ. We get a look at Grand Admiral Holdo. We get a look at a lot of different things. Nothing meshed too crazily together. Perhaps some stuff showing, the Snoke's either throne or whatever he's going to have. We see the new, I think they're going to be called the Executioner Stormtroopers and their electrified weapons. We see Kylo Ren still in his mask, and then we see him without his mask training. So very, very interesting stuff. We're probably going to get shots of him either training with the Knights of Ren or the Praetorian Guards or something to that effect. Rey also looks to be training and fighting multiple people. So, I mean, look, we're going to get so much cool stuff here. There's going to be all kinds of visually awesome, eye-popping stuff, but also, lightsabery goodness, man. We're going in on this thing. I think it's going to be really cool. We also, in my opinion, more or less get it confirmed that we will have a scene between Luke and Leia. So there was that speculation when the those pictures came out from the set, and there was some images of Luke and Leia together, and there were all sorts of questions because I think we had heard from Pablo Hidalgo that they did not have a scene together, but it would appear that's not the case. It would appear that we do get a scene with them together. Overall, I felt like this was pretty hype building. Like I said, the biggest takeaway for me is, man, do you guys get that nervous feeling? Like, are you starting to think like, I better not watch Luke Skywalker die, like fuck that, or I better not learn that all the Jedi were really, really evil, or something to that effect. I'm telling you, I really do believe that there's going to be something earth-shattering revealed in this movie about the Jedi and whatnot, and I'm very much looking forward to hearing all of that. I mean, what Rian says in this featurette is poignant, I believe. Very, very cool stuff. I mean, Mark Hamill saying, every time I think I know what the story is, they throw a curveball at me. It's quite fascinating. We also get some Captain Phasma, and you know, John Boyega has been kind of hyping up Finn versus Phasma, which is, you know, a cool thing. I would have loved to see, you know, more of Phasma in general in The Force Awakens. And of course, her and Finn have an interesting dynamic, so that could be very, very cool. There's no mention or seeing of Snoke at all, you know, so we didn't really expect that. I think they'll hold that for the film itself. Overall, guys, there's not a lot here that could indicate any kind of plot. I mean, we get our first official looks at a lot of things, and we definitely are reinforced at, I think, what is going to happen in this movie. But more or less, guys, I think this was just another nice little nugget of information here. You know, they show the wrapping of the featurette, and look, I truly believe that you can be so excited about The Last Jedi. I think you truly can. All signs point to a brilliant film with great storytelling. Look, this Rian Johnson guy, I mean, look, if you went to Star Wars Celebration, if you're a hardcore guy like me, you're already on the Rian Johnson train. You're already loving this guy. But I'm telling you, all the Star Wars fans, from casual on down, are going to be worshiping at the altar of Rian Johnson after we see this movie. I think he's going to give us something just ridiculous here, guys. They really kind of let the reins off and just kind of let him do his thing. And I think that, you know, look, I've heard that maybe Trevorrow is doing a rewrite for 9 or some bullshit like that, and I really hope not. I hope that this movie makes such an impact on Star Wars that it will be felt. The tremors of this story will be felt through every single film, including the other ones, the old ones that we love. So that's kind of what I'm looking for from this film. This featurette, like as I said, really doesn't do anything exactly new for that. There is some cool new images and stuff that you can pull from, speculate on, and do all sorts of stuff. But other than that, not really too much to it. I did want to drop this and give you my opinions, though. Rolling on with the D23 coverage, I believe this is the last day today, Sunday. It's also Game of Thrones Day. I've got an Ice Dragon theory video that's coming out, and I did a really crazy article that spoils the entire season of Game of Thrones on the denofnerds.com. So that and more stuff coming at you. And we're right around the corner from San Diego Comic-Con, guys. There's going to be all sorts of revelations and craziness coming at us from San Diego Comic-Con. It's crunch time, man. It's crunch time. This is all the good nerdy stuff. If you're a nerd like me, you're probably just loving these 2 weeks and onward as we speculate on all the stuff that's dropped. The Infinity War trailer, oh my god. Please go watch my breakdown video of that if you want to know what happened in that trailer. It's absolute insanity! It's insane! It's amazing! I'm wearing a little Seinfeld on you guys there. But that's all I've got for this one, guys, okay? So thank you very much. Subscribe to the channel if you want to catch our coverage of the rest of D23. I might do a podcast just going over all of my thoughts about it afterwards. Hit me up in the comments if you'd like to see that go up. And yeah, like this video if you would be so kind. Every time you like this video, I go out and find a homeless person and I give them a sandwich. So if you like feeling like you're helping out the homeless, like this video, because I'll be giving out a ton of sandwiches. All right, guys, as I always say, I hope you are having an awesome and nerdy day. See ya!